toothbrushes, pet fountains, and many more products to come. So make sure you subscribe to MOVA on all of our social media channels if you haven't yet done so. Also follow our website for updates on current and future products to come. Now, perhaps it's your first time watching our live stream and you don't know much about the brand and you'd like to know more about MOVA. First of all, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me during this time. And second of all, I just want to give you a few points on why MOVA is different than the other brands out there. Now, MOVA is always striving to enhance our life with the latest and smartest technology in the home appliance industry, and is able to do that with some of the highest qualities and most competitive prices, which is something you're not going to find in other brands out there. Also, when you purchase MOVA, we give you 3 years warranty on any of your purchase. And that is because we know our product, we believe in our quality, and we know how much reliability is important for you and on your purchase. So we give you that reassurance to you. You also get 365 days of customer service for any issues, questions, any help that you might need with your MOVA product. And you get free and fast shipping, 5 to 7 business days, and plus 30 days return. Now, these are just a few of the reasons why MOVA is different, but you're gonna see throughout the live stream, showing the details and demonstrating all these individual products, why they are superior than the competitors. Now, stay with me because we do have a lot of deals, a lot of discounts, a lot of bundles that you can take advantage today and have a MOVA product. We also have our giveaways, which is something very special to us because it's for 2 different products that we have. It's for amazing toothbrushes, and here are the toothbrushes, and that will be for the US market, and our pet water fountains that unfortunately we do not have here on the show, but our pet water fountains are for the Canadian customers. Now, the giveaways will happen in 3 different parts. The first will be in about 20 minutes, another in the middle of our show, and one last giveaway at the end of the show. And I'm gonna let you know when that happens so you can participate, submit your email, and don't miss a chance to get these products for free. Now, let me show you a little bit up close these toothbrushes, and not just the toothbrushes, because when you get the toothbrushes, you also get this beautiful little bag for you to store your toothbrush and the portable charger that comes with your toothbrush as well. Now, this bag is so nice that you can also use for other stuff. You can fit like a sunglass or your makeup or any toiletry thing, honestly. But let me show you this toothbrush up close because it's not only like very nicely designed, it comes in black and white, like I'm showing you here. It is very slim, very nice to the touch, easy to function as well. Everything is done by touch. As you can see, I just touched it. Here, let's see here, closer. You can see that head going side by side, and to tap, you switch to different modes. There's like vibration. You have like very strong force here on the toothbrush as well. Like all the MOVA products, we have very strong suctions and power on all of our products, and the toothbrush is no different. Very easy to use, very nice. Very nice product that you can get completely for free by entering our giveaways. Now, we also have discounts, as I told you, and just in a general sense, all of our products for the US market, they will be up to $50 off, and for the Canadian market, they will be up for 70 Canadian dollars off. And that's for overall all these products that you're seeing here on stage. Now, we also have bundles, we have deals, so stay tuned with me. You're not gonna want to miss the chance to get your MOVA product today. Now, I think we can start because we have a lot to talk about and not enough time, honestly, guys. But I want to start actually with our Wet and Dry series, and specifically the X4. And right off the bat, you can look at the X4 compared to the other ones, and you can see that it's the only one that has a different base. You see, this base is ideal for just sliding off and in the vacuum, which is something very, very cool about it, because these other ones, you have to lift it off the base. Even though they're not that heavy, you still have to make that extra effort. And it talks to you. You don't need to do that with the X4. You simply slide it off, and it's already on actually. But let me turn it off just to tell you about it. The base ideally is gonna face your wall here in the middle of the studio, so it moves a little bit when I take it off and in, but at home you have no issues at all with this. And let me tell you about our wet and dries, because this is a great option for those people like me that actually enjoy like cleaning your home, and that just distress me. I actually take time in my weekend to go around and clean my house, and I know that's not for everybody, and that's why we have different options. You have the robots, and you have the wet and dry stick vacuums. Now, at first glance, you can see that it's very flexible. I'm moving the vacuum all 360 here, all over, and even all the way down to the floor, which is a very cool thing about our MOVA wet and dries, because they lay 180 degrees completely down, which allows you to go underneath furniture like this sofa, and I'm about to turn it on for you to see. It allows to go very deep under furniture like this, under your bed, no issues whatsoever on that. You can see it's completely underneath it. And you can also notice the light that it pops up when it's on any type of surface, especially in the dark. Automatically the light pops up, so you can see everything, which is amazing. I love this. Now, you also have different modes with the X4. That is something that differentiates it from the other models of MOVA as well, because from this angle maybe? As you can see here, the first mode is the smart mode, and each mode has a different function, but overall they're all gonna have very strong suctions. By the way, the X4 has about 20,000 PA power suction, which is extremely strong, okay? I don't know how to measure it, but it's extremely strong. Now, this is the smart mode. You have different modes that you can switch. Let's see. You have the ultra mode, which is, it even have like a bacteria sign here, is for extra suction of those hard, dirty spots on your floor. You also have a suction mode that is for even stronger suction, and you have a hot water mode, and that is actually my favorite mode, because this is very different than the other products of wet and dries out there in the market. It has hot water not only for you to use it when you're cleaning your house, but also it washes itself with hot water later on, which is great. But I think our studio is a bit too clean, and for the purpose of demonstrating the vacuum, I need to make it a bit more dirty. And actually, I'm gonna use our very, very popular assistant on the show that unfortunately he's not here today, but he was last show, and he's a big furry guy. His name is Phoenix, and he did the very good will of donating. So Phoenix is a dog, guys. It's our big furry dog here, but he left some of his hair for me to use. He was very kind and donated some of his own fur for me to use on the stage. So I'm actually gonna throw some Phoenix hair just for the sake of Phoenix, you know. And you can actually see this vacuum cleaner in action, how amazing it is, which is perfect for who has pets. Not only dogs, but cats, you know. We know how much they lose hair, like very often, and how much sometimes those hair is very thick, and they get in bundles, especially like cats. It's all over the place. You're not gonna have an issue at all with this, because this is the strongest vacuum we have, by the way. But do you see how quickly it simply sucks in that hair? Let's just... I don't even need to pass it twice, by the way. I'm going, and you can go backwards or forwards, and it works perfectly in all kinds of mode. And now this is just the first mode, right? But what if we have something stickier on the floor, something harder, and maybe bigger pieces as well? Now we also have some dog food from Phoenix as well here, which I'm gonna put on the floor. And we have some cat sand as well. For those people who have cats, you're cleaning the cat sand and it kind of falls on the floor, you know what I mean? And this is the dog food that the dogs pee all over because they don't know manners when they're eating or drinking, you know how they are. And let's see if this vacuum can do the job, and I'm sure it can, but I just really want to show you how amazing it is. Let's see the cat sand first of all. And I can hear it, and you see how it's like completely gone. And I actually could hear a bit of the increase of the suction when I was passing on top of it. Now let's see the dog food, how it does with this one. Do you hear? Yeah, that sound that you just heard, it's a very important aspect to mention about these vacuum cleaners because it has smart sensing on the type of dirt. So that means that heavy dirt gets heavy cleaning and light dirt gets light cleaning. So it's extremely battery efficient for your product. It saves energy and it identifies the type of dirt, so it's not gonna waste energy just using all its power. It's actually very good for it. And also, now that we are with the hard stuff, we already show you the hard stuff, I want to show you something sticky like a ketchup, you know, because we're cooking, we make a lot of mess. I make a lot of mess in the kitchen. I'm always dropping stuff on the floor, especially like sauces and all those stuff. So I'm gonna write Phoenix just because I miss Phoenix, and you know, he was so nice about giving us his hair. It's very badly Phoenix written, but you can see that it's Phoenix. It's a cursive, okay? But I want to show you how well it also does with the ketchup. And remember, we have that option of the water, and I'm gonna show you how to use the water after. But let's see if it sucks the ketchup just by itself, without using the extra water. And let's go from here, and you can hear the sound. Try to hear the sound. It actually didn't even need to increase the sound that much. Yeah, because it simply cleans so easy. That sticky ketchup on the floor, it doesn't even need to waste extra energy. Now, for the sake of leaving the floor very dry and very nicely clean, I want to throw some hot water on it. So I'm gonna get some paper so you can see the hot water spray, because it's very cool. You have a little trigger on it. It's actually pretty fun. You're just gonna go around the house throwing water on the floor for, for anything really, you know? The kids have the water guns, you have your own water gun here. You have this trigger here. Can you show the trigger here, Tim? Yeah, you see this trigger? That is going to be your gun, your water gun. Now, if we see here, look, it's hot water with a little light that you can throw and get that extra clean on your floor if you need it, which is amazing. And now, since it's a wet and dry, you can just mop it right after, and the floor is perfectly. Oh yeah, ketchup here. I'm just gonna throw some water just to make it extra. And look at this, it's completely gone. Now, guys, another thing also to note is that you also get the detergent. The water tank of the wet and dries are on the bottom. So you add water, clean water to the bottom, and that allows you to clean and mop your floor as it goes. But you can also add any detergent. You're also gonna get a detergent when you buy. I just see, never put this off though. Do you know how to put it off? Yeah. Can you show me, Tim? Oh, I think it's on the side. Oh, it's a little thing up there. Oh, it was hidden. Okay, so the water, you see here, you can see the water inside here. And here you're also gonna have the option, oh here, there is a water sign here. You have the option of also putting detergent, which I highly recommend, because that's just gonna leave that extra smelling on your floor, the actual mopping of the floor. You're gonna receive a detergent when you purchase this product, but you can use any floor smell or detergent that you might like, which is a very nice addition to these vacuum cleaners. Also, by having, very easy to pop in. See, I didn't know how to pop out, but now I learned is just to lift this up, very simple, and you just slide it right in. Everything is very simple to put it together and to take it apart. That's another thing that I love about MOVA. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now, let's slide this in here, and let me show you the P50 Pro Ultra. Yeah, I'm about to talk about the P50 right now. Now, the P50, the P50? Oh, the robot. The robot? Yeah, I'm gonna show the robot. Oh, can you show us the robot clean the catch? What? Which?
P50 Pro Ultra, and also our quality one see how to clean the ketchup out of the inside of the machine.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Let me talk. Since we're talking about the X4, you don't need to clean the ketchup out of the machine because it auto washes itself. That is something very cool about the MOVAs, is that it has this smart sensing, and it also washes itself with the hot water. Yes, yes. It washes itself, the roller and this part actually. You can see that is a little bit dirty with water because it washes itself with hot water and also dries itself with hot air. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it to wash.
Start intelligent self-cleaning. Press the self-cleaning button within 3 seconds to start deep self-cleaning with hot water. Start deep self-cleaning.
And that answers your question here. You see, it already told me it's gonna start self-cleaning, and here is going to like clean up all that stickiness, anything that's on your floor. So that is very important because it's not gonna let it stinky, it's not gonna get moldy, it's gonna sterilize all the bacteria, any viruses that your environment might have, because it also dries with hot air. So no concerns on cleaning, you don't need to touch it. Go ahead.
And just to add on top of it, as you can see, right now it's being cleaned. In the end of the day, all you need to do is to drain the water from this water compartment, from the black water compartment, toss it out, and call it a day. Refresh the water in your bottom compartment right here, and go again. So you don't have to necessarily clean the rollers with your hand.
Yeah, that is one thing that I love about it, because the worst thing used to be when you had to go down and touch that stickiness, that like, you know, very sticky sauce or ketchup on the floor. You don't need to touch it anymore. That is the solution of it. And all of these washes themselves. All of them gonna have the same technology of washing it and drying it, so you don't have that issue with having to do it by yourself. Now, since we're talking about the X4, I'm gonna show you real quick the one right next to it, the M10, because the M10 is very powerful as well. It has about 18,000 power, which is just a little bit above this one. So it's a great product for an amazing price as well. And by the way, we do have discounts. We do have the sales, as I told you guys. All the products are going to be up to $50 off discount for the US and 70 Canadian dollars off for Canada. And those discount codes, it should be pinned on the comment section in your screen. So if you make sure, if you don't find it, please ask our customer service. Now, is it time for our giveaway yet? Okay, not yet, not yet.
As a reminder for the giveaway, you guys should have a prompt on a screen where it allows you to click on it, enter your email, and participate in a random raffle of the giveaway to be able to win an electric toothbrush or a pet fountain if you're in Canada. So don't miss out. Go ahead, submit your email, and participate in our giveaway.
Now, continue here with the M10. The M10 is going to be just as amazing as the X4. And I actually love the M10 because it also, just a comparison here, guys. When you are vacuum, since the water is always on the bottom, this is also on the bottom, all the pressure of the vacuum cleaner is going to be on the bottom. And that actually helps you to vacuum around, and it puts an extra force to the ground that is going to kind of guide you. And you don't need to like force it around. You can actually easily pull you to vacuum around your house. So that is because of the extra suction and force that is on the ground. And all of that you feel it heavy, but it's not heavy when you handle it. This one is also gonna lay 180 degrees. It's very well maneuvering, as you can see. I'm going everywhere here. It's an amazing machine for an amazing price as well. Now I think we can jump and talk a little bit about our robots as well. We should be almost time for our first giveaway. Is it time? It's time for our first giveaway of the night. So let's see who won the toothbrush and the pet fountain. And the winner for our toothbrush is Speedy. Congratulations, Speedy. You got this incredible toothbrush.
There we go, Speedy. Congrats. Get in touch with us to get your toothbrush and claim your prizes.
Nice, very nice. They took advantage of the promotion with the toothbrush. Now, who is our winner for the pet fountain?
Let's
it is
see
going to be...
Who's lucky one in entire Canada tonight? Sassy
Juice.
Juice.
Nice, very
I like
nice.
the juice to be sassy.
Congratulations, you got an incredible pet fountain to your home. You're not gonna get disappointed. Now, guys, you have two more options. You have two more opportunities of getting those toothbrushes and those pet fountains. And don't miss out. We have another giveaway coming in about 20 minutes. Stay with me. Now, let me just tell you one thing. You also have another opportunity of getting the toothbrush or the pet fountain. If you spend anything over $300, you also get it, which is very easy. Like any of the products, I mean, some of these can actually go lower than 300, but you can get more than one. And with the bundles, you get automatically, okay? So that's another opportunity. Now let's talk about our robots here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off because it's making a lot of sound. Okay. And you see, I love that it talks to me. I don't need to guess what it's doing. I don't need to guess what mode I am. So that is something about MOVA as well. All of the products are very smart, technological, have that AI built in, so that's perfect. Now, the V50, this is gonna be our most complete robot, okay? And the robots are perfect for any kind of user because they just do the job itself. You don't need to deal with anything. Now, right when you look at it, you can see that the difference in design between the robots is this top part that already popped up when I took it off. But the other ones are gonna be already up here. The V50 is the only one that this top part, which is the radar of your environment, it goes down when it's not being used. Now, I want to show you.
When you flip it, goes down. Wheels are not in contact with the ground.
Yes, it also...
Position the robot and start it again.
It also talks to me, but the top part goes down, as Tim mentioned, when I flip the robot. It's so smart. It's awesome. It's cool. Now, you have all these different parts here on the robot, as you can see, and they all work together to create that complete cleanup of your environment. You have side brushes, you have dual mops, you have a dual brush here, you have very big wheels, and all of them working together to create that very, very detailed clean. Now, let me get real quick my phone because I love showing it these individual parts working by itself. And I can do that through the MOVA app, which you're gonna get whenever you purchase a MOVA, you're gonna get the app. And you are going to be able to manage your robot from far away. That is the perfect thing. But what I'm about to show you is only for internal use, only for the demonstration purposes of it. And I want to show you this side brush here because this actually expands. You see here, it turns and it also expands. This is an incredible addition to this robot because they're gonna get those edges, they're gonna get those very hard spots that older models of robots and sometimes not even you can reach, okay? And this is gonna brush it completely off. Now, right after this brushes off,
Veronica, as you're showcasing the product, I would like to give a little reminder for everyone who's watching us. V50 right now goes in the bundle with S4 with a vacuum cleaner for only $499. Is that right?
Yes, it's $499 for US and
an incredible price.
a little bit $1,100 for Canada. And I'm gonna show you, is that vacuum cleaner back there?
That one, yeah.
That's the S4, and that's by buying both of them together.
Yeah, the light is not included, just the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, right? No, the light is for us, guys. Now, you see the mop also expands as well as this little brush here. So you have a double expansion to get those edges, to get those corners in your home, which is amazing. Now, let me show you these double rollers here because they actually turn into different directions, which allows it to help not get tanglement of hair and all that stuff. And you see how quickly they turn. You see how quickly these brushes are turning around. And this is going to be perfect for those long hairs. I actually saw a long hair of mine dropping here and being sucked in. It's actually do a very good job with no entanglement, and actually all MOVA products have zero entanglement technology, and that is because it has an internal knife type of thing that I'm going to show you on the P50 that somebody requested me to show. The P50, we're about to go there after this one, and that knife inside cuts the hair, it trims completely, and all of these MOVA products are zero entanglement technology on that sense. You also have these very big wheels, and these big wheels are going to be able to, it actually allows MOVA to go over obstacles. It can even like go over remotes or like toys or like clothes, anything, it's gonna go over it. So you might ask me, how is it not gonna suck it in those objects? No, because these robots, they identify objects, and the V50 actually identify over 160 types of objects in your environment. So it literally knows what should be sucked in and what should stay on the floor. That comes with the AI technology and how smart these are. Now, you also see on the side here, you have this buffer size, which allows for the robot not to crash into furniture and not damage itself and not damage your environment, your house, your furniture. And that all of those are gonna have the buffer aspect to it. Now, let me see. I'll press. I pressed it to return to the dock, let it do its thing. And as you can see, there's even a light here in the front. This thing is so smart. It goes around in the dark. It identifies your environment. It maps out your home, actually. And I want to show you the map on the app here of the MOVA product. I want to show you the map because it is very, very useful. As you can see here, you see, yeah, focus very well. You have different options on this app, which helps out so much, especially when you're away. You have different rooms that you can select. Oh, yeah, now it's back to the house. It gets different rooms. You can select different areas, different zones. You can zoom in and select different kinds of zones that you can put the robot to work only on that specific area, which is a very cool addition. It doesn't need to clean your whole house. You can just clean whatever you need at the moment or you want it to clean when you come home. One thing that I like about the robots is the ability of you remotely managing it. And you know, I have something very, very interesting to comment about the robots, because I had the experience of renting an Airbnb, I think it was in North Carolina, and on the instructions of the Airbnb at the checkout, they said, I don't need to clean it, just turn on the robot. And that was perfect because I literally didn't need to worry about it, and the host doesn't need to worry about it. So the robots are perfect for if you have an extra place, if you are an Airbnb renter or any kind of renting, or you have an extra house, a summer house, vacation house, anything like that is perfect if you have a robot. That actually helps a lot. So I literally just pop in the robot and let it do itself, and when the host came back, everything was clean. Look how amazing that is. Real quick, before I show this one, I want to show you the dock itself, because you can see here we have two different containers. We have the clean water container and the dirty water container. And you might ask me, what if I mess up the type, the size of the containers? You can't, okay? It's literally designed so you cannot mess it up. So there's no mistake on that.
Veronica, I'll interrupt you from behind the scenes to answer some comments. Somebody was asking, you go ahead showcasing this stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But somebody was asking the difference between P50 Pro Ultra and P50 Pro, and the difference is in suction, 24,000 Pa versus 19,000 Pa. Also the hot water spray that gets you 176 degrees Fahrenheit of hot water to wash the mop, and it does a little bit. It also has the Pro regular version also has a hot water cleaning, but the temperature of the water is slightly different. And that's pretty much it. you make your own choice. Both products will definitely serve you well and will definitely give you 3 years of warranty on both.
Now, thanks for that, Tim. That's actually very detailed, and it's good for everybody at home to know the specifications of the products, because it's too much for me to talk about each of them because they're very detailed stuff, but it's important for you to know also. And since he's talking about the difference, the only difference, the V50 is going to be the only one which has 2 types of container, and that will be for our detergent, which is letter A, and for your pet odor solution, which is letter B of this product. And this is the only one that has the pet odor solution for you to add for extra cleaning of your environment, which is very good for who has pets or who wants to leave that extra smell in your house. Now, I'm gonna take this opportunity and show you the box that you also receive with the purchase of the robots. And here you can see you get that pet odor solution, which is this one right here. You get also detergent, and you get all these extra parts in case you need to change, you need to replace something in your robot. You're gonna know because it's gonna let you know by the app. The robot tells you everything. But look how many mops you have and how many dust bags you also have here. You're not gonna need to buy any of these extra parts at all for many, many months.
Pretty much, I think, over a year of supply.
Yeah, it's incredible. Definitely the amount of products. And actually, you also even have the side brushes extra here. It's amazing. But you really, the good thing about this box is that all these together, I think, is above $200 just in extra parts, which is something you're saving money on. You're literally getting all this for free with the purchase of the robot. So it's a great starting pack, And since we mentioned that we have the bundle of buying the V50 and the S4 for Canada, I think, and S1 for US, I think is the code. This is the vacuum cleaner that we're talking about. So by buying these 2, the price will be $499 for US. That is a bargain price for these 2 products, especially for a robot and this vacuum cleaner, which is a very good vacuum cleaner as well. And let me show you real quick. Very lightweight, very maneuvering like all the other MOVA products, lies down 180 degrees as the other ones. And you also have the light here for you to see that dust, see that stuff. I get the Phoenix, a little bit more of Phoenix hair left here on stage. But what is cool about this vacuum as well, is you can take off this head and get some extra heads here that also come with the vacuum for you to clean other parts of your house. So you see this, for example, it's perfect to clean a sofa like that one we have, perfect to clean your bed or whatever other parts that you don't want to put that is on the floor all the time. You have this extra head. So this is a very cool product, very versatile product, I would say, that you can get for an incredible price with the purchase of the V50. Not only that big part, but you also get these 2 little parts as well, which is very good for countertops, for little corners or edges, any type of edges. It's perfect. You also get this too. Now, let me talk to you about the P50 specifically, which is a very nice robot for the price that it is. It is perfect price for this quality. You're definitely not gonna find anything in the market for that. And let me put this one back here so it's not on my way real quick. And let me start showing you the dock inside. I already showed you the tanks here. It literally has the same size tanks, okay? These are gonna be, I don't know, like 5 liters, even more, I guess. And that's pretty much what you need to do with the robot. You literally just need to refill the clean water. That's all. After the robot is done cleaning, it's gonna come discharge all the dust, bacteria, everything that it sucked in, and it's gonna transfer to the dirty water tank, which you have to clean in a little bit. P10 PU. Okay, so the P10 PU it has a $20 discount, I believe, for the US and $30 discount for Canada. So if you have the code for that one is P10PU30 for US and P10PU30 for Canada. That is the P10, and the P10 will be this one, okay? Will be this white one that I'm gonna talk after with you guys. And actually this is our best seller because it's a very good product for this quality, and for this price you don't get anything in the market. But
yeah, P10PU price is 719, and you get additional $30 discount only in the live stream.
Yes,
CAD.
yes. All of our discounts are exclusive for our live stream.
And on top of this, Vivian is telling us, on top of this, you also get a water fountain.
Over $300.
Oh yeah, so
because you're spending over $300, right?
That is true.
Wow, that's kind of a lot of stuff you get
We
in for your money.
We do have a lot of stuff. As I said, guys, it's only during the live stream, so you need to take this opportunity. You don't want to miss the chance of getting a MOVA product, because not only the prices are already lower, and we're gonna have the best prices throughout all the media channels of MOVA, but you also get extra discounts and extra opportunities to get bundles like this one that I was mentioned about. So yes, and thank you for the questions. If you don't know anything, we do have people in real time answering to your comments, replying to those questions. So this is the time to use that service that we are providing to you only for the live stream. So great question, actually. Now, the P50 here, as I said, the only difference inside the dock will be that this has only the detergent disposal.